What's up, Dragon Brood? I gotta tell you, today's crazy. We've got snowstorms outside where I'm staring at like 8 inches of snow. I got stuff going on with my chickens. I got stuff going on in my house. It's been crazy. So, I had to figure out what deck I wanted to play today because we're recording late to get this video up for y'all. And I decided, you know what? I'm gonna play Mono Red. The game should be quick. I haven't played it on the channel in a long while. So why not? Let's go for it. Let's fire up some Mono Red. There's some new cool cards we can add to the list and make it work, right? So let's do that. No, I don't know if this version is going to be good, but we're going to give it a go anyway, like we always do around here. But before we do that, I got to ask, please like this video if you haven't. That'll help it get seen by more people. And then hit the subscribe button because that shows me you appreciate what I'm doing and it helps me grow my community. And then if you hit that notification bell, that'll let you know every time we have a video up. And after you've done that, I'm going to get my wits about me, get set up, and we're going to take a look at this Mono Red Aggro list. Okay, there shouldn't be a lot of surprises here, so we're just going to get to it. Going down the top, well, your friend and mine, Fervent Champion. This card's just really good. Fireblade Charger, this is the one I debated, but we're only going to play 3 because I needed some room for a few other cards. We are playing Frostbite for 4, and this is one of those cards that may or may not be the best thing because we can't go to our opponent's head with it, but at the same time it's only 1 mana to be able to do 2, often 3, so we're going to give it a go and see if it works. Playing 2 Magdas because they give other dwarves +1, and we do have a couple other dwarves, and on top of that, it does actually produce extra treasure, which can help us cast things or help us go get a dragon, which is fine. Have Rimrock Knight. There's that other dwarf we were talking about. Puncture creatures, and it's a 3/1. Robber of the Rich. We've seen enough of this to just know it's good. 3 copies of an axe, Hardened in the Forge. 4 Bone Crusher Giants, no surprise there. 2 Torbrand. 3 Goldspan Dragons. 4 Ember Cleaves. 3 Castle Emberth, 17 Snow-Covered Mountains, and 3 Faceless Havens. Playing the Snow Mountains to make sure we can activate the Faceless Haven, but also gives us a little bit of extra power behind our Frostbite. The other thing too is we are skimping on Torbrands just because we do have the Faceless Havens, and there's a couple times we may not be able to play it, but in exchange we are getting Goldspan Dragons, which lets us attack with haste over the top. And all of that makes it possibly a little bit easier for us to cast Embercleave, because we're going to be generating extra gold, or treasure, I should say, from that and from Magda. So hopefully, overall, this will work. We don't really know. But let's go hop into the arena and find out. Opponent has such a violent name. Rifle. Why would... I guess it's kind of a cool username, though, for, just internet gaming. The gamer known as Rifle, that could be kind of cool. I kind of like this hand, though, in this situation. Especially since we already have 3 land. Well, we're going to have a good time killing both of these. Getting these out of the way early is exactly what the red deck wants to do. I think we're just going to pass. At least give the opponent the, illusion that they get to do something here. It's never a bad thing for us. Ooh, Starnheim Aspirant. That's actually an intriguing one. I think we actually want to kill that first. We'll just take some damage. They'll gain a little bit of life here from the speaker. I think it's worth it. Mostly because this allows more to happen, and if they don't have more than 3 land, we could be stranding cards in their hand, which is really nice. Alright, so we're going to do this, get some damage in. Possibly set up an Embercleave next turn. This also keeps the opponent's life down. So now we have options with Embercleave, Rimrock Knight, a bunch of stuff kind of happening here. Birth of Miletus. I'm kind of surprised they're playing that in there. But, okay, sure. Might as well attack for 1 here, opponent. Worn Weatherstone, what is this? Non-land permanent cards in graveyards and libraries players can't cast spells from Graveyard to library. Alright, that seems fine and non-hindrance to what we're doing. I don't really know what to say about that, but okay. Sure. I mean, I probably should just play Bone Crusher there, but meh. I'm just gonna hold on to this Rimrock Knight. Mostly because there's some things we could do with Fireblade Charger, like if they decide to, like, I don't know, there's a bunch of people that like Doomscar and whatever, so. We're not gonna Dragon anytime soon, so let's just go ahead and attack. Opponent doesn't appear to be doing anything here. Oh, how cute. They're gonna make a 1/1. What are we doing? I mean, what are you just, you're gonna not block something? I mean, I get it if you don't want to block the Charger, but at least block the Fervent Champ and prevent a damage. It's probably what I would do. Yep, that at least makes sense. Though now the opponent's kind of in bad shape regardless, because even if they do have a Doomscar, we're going to be able to play this and this after that. Alright, they're checking their blocks. Or I guess they were making a list and checking it twice. Get as much damage in as we can there. Opponent goes to 9. We can also Embercleave Fervent Champ for free next turn, so if we get a Dragon, we're in pretty good shape. Opponent can go to 12. That's nifty. Here comes a Dragon. Alright, we're attacking with everything. I mean, we also have an empty hand, so Robber's going to trigger. Ooh, we get a Redain from the opponent. That's nice. I think that's going to do it. Because their 1/1 doesn't kill a Fervent Champ. If they block the Fireblade Charger, they also lose their Speaker. Yeah, I mean, they must really be worried about Rakdos, I guess, if you're playing this. Light of Hope. Alright, that pumps that. So you'll gain 2. So they're at 13, technically. So they would take 10, 11, and go to 2. Alright, seems fine. Actually, they'll be at 3. Yeah. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, there's no need to do anything here, really. I was thinking about it, but like, we have all the mana to do what we want next turn, so we should be good to go. It's actually even tempting to move the Embercleave to a Fireblade Charger, but I don't want to spend the mana just in case. Alright, they're going to go to 6. I'm going to say that's really here nor there. I mean, I guess if they want to pump up the Robber of the Rich again. Oh, I should have played my Plains. I could have got another card from the opponent. That was lazy. Alright. Guess the opponent's going to go to 0? Yeah, I was going to say, and then I get 1 trigger, so... Yeah, they didn't really have an out there. Alright, we get to go first. Not a lot of action here. This is kind of a slow hand. I mean, we do get to kill something with a Frostbite. Maybe just play a 3-1. Hopefully draw something better than that for turn 2. I'd rather draw a Magda or something like Robber of the Rich, preferably. But we'll see. You qualify. You qualify. Just end the turn. No need to be too hasty with our things. I guess it's possible the opponent wants to see if we're going to spend any mana. You know what? I usually don't do this. I'm actually not a fan of this play. But I don't know what else the opponent has, and at least we could set up a Torbran behind this. So it's not the worst thing. And if they counter the Torbran, then we attack for 3. If they kill our Goldspan Dragon, so be it. Please don't have it. They don't. Alright. Good deal. So now we're kind of putting the opponent on the aggressive end. And if they want to counter something, they have to leave their blue mana up. A giant. El Gigante, as they say. Alright, opponent's at 14. We can attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would be kind of awesome. Or, you know what? We just get in there with the dragon. F it. We basically force lethal next turn. Take your pick, opponent. I mean, this is lethal now if they don't do anything, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be 6. Yeah. Alright. So can they kill both of these? Actually, even if they do, we have Faceless Haven, so that might not even matter. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Opponent's gonna be dead. We'll just activate a Faceless Haven. And we'll attack. We'll keep this. This is actually nice. Well, the opponent didn't quick mulligan, because usually when you see that, it's like the Tibalt deck. If there's like mulligan, mulligan, mulligan. But it was not that this time. Not sure what this means just yet, but we're going to go ahead and get in there with a Rimrock Knight. I drew a Rimrock Knight. Get in there with the Robber of the Rich. That's what we want to do. Oh, Shadow the Sky. All right. We're glad that's gone. We'll definitely take that as a win. I am not mad at that going away, let me tell you. Golden Egg, sure. I think while we can... Well, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Let's hop in just in case. We'll see what they got. Ooh, I don't hate a Treacherous Blessing. That's actually pretty good for us, too. And actually, you know what? Here's a weird spot. Because I have 2 Robber of the Rich. Now that I know these are set aside that we can get, I might want this second Robber of the Rich later, knowing I can get their Treacherous Blessing. So depending on how this game unfolds, I might just want to play Rimrock Knight instead, and give me the option of getting those cards from the opponent. Ooh, El Dragon. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, and we got a Doom Foretold from them. This is so good. This Robber of the Rich is like shopping at the high-end district. This is great. Let's go ahead and play this. So this sets us up a little bit. Well, we know 2 of the cards they would like to have against us are gone. So if they just have it in hand, they have it. Alright, there's a Doom Foretold. Question is, how close can we get to killing the opponent here? Because again, now we can Robber the Rich, play that Treacherous Blessing. Maybe if we draw land. Which is kind of cool. Alright, we're going to sacrifice this Robber the Rich. And see if we can draw another. Oh, that wasn't bad either. What do we want to do? Alright, so let's say we play this. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Opponent goes to 4. Then if we draw a land, we get them with... Yeah, okay. Sure. Actually, they go to 3. because we're going to get to pump the Rimrock Knight. We got a midnight clock. That's not so exciting. Alright. I mean, I did goof up. I could have just kept the original Robber of the Rich and, you know. But I was gambling on drawing a land and it didn't happen. We just tried to max pressure the opponent. It didn't matter anyway. We got there. Okay. This is not great against Yorion. This is medium against Yorion. Sure. We'll keep. We're going to get rid of this Rimrock Knight and hope we can draw enough land and gas to take advantage of this Anax. Sadly, they could still play Apparition, but at least we have a Frostbite to get our 3/3 back, because that's what it'll be at that point. But I don't know. I mean, our hand's not great, really, all things considered. I would like, I don't know, maybe like Robber of the Rich. And then a land, so like the next turn we could hit a creature with that, get extra damage, then just play Rimrock Knight, then see what happens after that. Alright, there we go. They thought long about it. Hey, they had a land. Alright. I mean, we're just going to go ahead and play this. Hopefully it encourages the opponent to use like a glass casket on that instead of our Anax. Oh, they're not playing the glass casket. They're not playing Apparition either. A counter? That's got to be what it is, right? Oh, no, it's not. I bet you it's just Omen of the Sea. Nope, it was a disruption. Ooh, hadn't seen one of those in a good minute. Good call, opponent. Good call. Well, I guess if they have a second one, we just get got, right? I mean, not a lot we can do. If they just have them, they have them. Loaded up on negates and disruption. Okay, well, it is what it is. I mean, I guess if they're going to Extinction Event, you get a Rimrock Knight. It's not the worst thing. Good news is, if they have a shark here, we can kill a shark. So opponent would still take 6. Oh. Really? Oh, okay. Did not expect that to be the outcome. You're gonna draw some cards? Huh. Not sure what happens here. Extinction Event gets rid of those 2, so you probably get rid of Rimrock Knight, so you only take 2. You would go to 3, so that leaves us outs. But it does tap the opponent down. If they're trying to get to an ultimatum, that's a good bit away. If they have spot removal, that's probably fine. Now, they did bottom 2, so that's kind of good for us. I'm trying to run through scenarios of all the things they could get here. I mean, they could get a big creature and block a Rimrock Knight, but then we can probably kill it. I think we can kill most things that cost 4 now. Omen of the Sea. Alright, so now they must just be looking for a removal card. Either that or they're missing a color and they're looking for the 3rd to cast something. Nope, they bottom draw. They might just be dead. Alright, okay. Alright, we'll keep. Alright, if we can find some land, this hand could turn into a little bit of something. Is our Fervent Champ dead? There's a good chance it will be soon. Alright, let's go with Magda. I really would like to get at least one attack in with Magda, opponent. At least one. Aw, You're so not accommodating. With friends like you, who needs enemies? I'm gonna hold on to this Rimrock Knight and get in with these. See if maybe we could draw a land and get a pile of damage in there. There's a Solemn. Don't love that, not gonna lie. That is not the worst thing we could have drawn, though. We definitely could have done much worse. Only downside is Extinction Event gets to become a big blowout here. Which actually, you know, had I thought about it. Alright, yeah, had I thought about it, that's a big deal. I should have actually saved. Yeah. Because we still could have killed that. Opponent would have had, like, one more life. But we'd have had another creature here and would have forced a tougher decision for an Extinction Event. Okay, I guess they still could have it. Nope, just that. Come on, land. Big money. That's fine too, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that Xaxes? I think we did it, team. I think math says that works. Oh, they're going to gain 4. Yep. Alright, well, we put the opponent to 4 with 2 cards in hand. They do have a pile of mana, so they just go land. Ugin, we're dead. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's not. What? Oh, then we're still... Yeah, I was just about to say. Alright. Yeah, we'll keep this. I mean, if we're on defense and we have double charger, that probably won't be too bad either. If necessary. Okay, we'll get in with Fervent Champ. And then maybe next turn we double charger, depending on what the opponent has here. Wolf Willowhaven. Okay. Get in there for 1. I guess we're just going to play these 2 Fireblade Chargers. And that still leaves us the option to Embercleave. We can Rimrock Knight and Bonecrusher Giant if necessary. Let's see what the opponent does here first. Fast Wind Surge. Ugh. Alright, so I feel like whatever we're going to do kind of has to happen now. God, they're going to have so much mana. They're going to have 7 mana next turn. What are they going to do with that? Alright, I think this is all I'm doing here. And then we'll just see. I don't know. I didn't feel good about that. But if they play, like, the big saga that kills a land, we can still Embercleave next turn with this setup. Was kind of what was in my mind. I was going to say, now, if they decide to kill 2 lands or something, you'd just be wrecked and not a damn thing we're going to do about it. I mean, I could have played the Bone Crusher as well and just let them take 2 less damage, but... Oh, that's Shatterskull. Oof. Oof. That hurts. Alright, let's go ahead and just play this. My opponent is down to just a couple of cards. I don't know what they are. Maybe one's a land? That would make this hurt a lot less. I mean, if they play Bone Crusher, that's been 4 on something. I don't know what something is yet. I mean, I don't know. They might Shatter Skull Smashing again. Nope, is that and then Cultivates. Oh my gosh, are we just gonna get Ugin? Oh, how sick. Alright, so if they have Ugin, there are combinations we can draw of like Frostbite plus something to kill an Ugin. So that's not the worst thing. Opponent's down to 3 here. It's Waking the Trolls. Alright. That's not bad for us. Do you have anything else? Nope. Just Vela. Alright. Don't think we can keep this one. We're going to have to mulligan. Ooh. Alright. We'll keep this. But oh boy, was that not good. Alright, this is at least favorable, and we get a chance to get a card off of Robber the Rich, maybe. I mean, if this is Rakdos midrange, though, we're probably going to end up just picking off, like, Mire Tritons or something. Come on, don't play anything. Hey, alright. Sometimes you ask nicely and they cooperate. I don't know if the opponent needs lands or not. We could have done them a favor, or we could have really hindered them. Oh, Robber the Rich is about to take a bullet. And then it's going to get sacrificed. Because that's what always happens. Because the opponents never don't have it. You know what? I think I'm just going to play one of these as a 4-3. I think that's where we want to be. It's not super, but it's better. Ah, they had their Crowan War. Dang. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Alright, so we don't lose our creature. We can kind of keep attacking here. I mean, we're kind of just barely holding on. I mean, there's not much we could do here. Here's a Valky. You get to steal a thing. Take a Bone Crusher Giant if you like. Oh, nope, they're just taking that. Okay. Oh, and Croc said it makes a discard the other one. I think I still would have done it the other way, because then you could just turn a creature into a 4-3. Like, why would you done that? Yeah, that's an interesting choice, but hey, to each their own, I guess. Alright, well, we got nothing else. Okay, we'll keep this one. Alright, they don't have a way to kill a Fervent Champ. That's good. I'll bet we have a way to kill a Fervent Champ now. It doesn't look like we do, actually. That is interesting. Do we want to try to kill a Kargan Intimidator here? Or do we want to just play Champ Charger? Alright, let's do that. I feel like if we get into a race, this favors us at the moment. And if they Bone Crusher, that doesn't really hurt us with our Fireblade Charger, so meh. Alright. Sure, can't block. I'm at 17. Alright, opponent's at 13. Torbran? Sure. Torbran gets to stay home. An Embercleave could be real bad next turn. What happens if we attack with everything? Guess I should have played this, huh? That would have been the right land to play. These get to be 2/1s. This charger gets blocked. I mean, sure. Okay, well, if that's all we're doing, sure. Alright. Well, if you are a fan of the Mono Red Aggro decks, that should be some good news for you, that they're actually still playable, still good against a lot of things. You know, still has some of the issues it had before. I don't know how important the dragon is. I'm only playing 3, so I didn't see him all that often, but it was actually okay. I don't think playing Magda is the way you need to go. I think that should just be something else. So the final list probably won't have Magda in it. I think it was a neat experiment because we do have a couple of different dwarves when you're talking about Torbran and the Rimrock Knight, but it just wasn't enough, really. And Magda being a 2/1 isn't great and pretty much draws all the fire from your opponent. So that's not really where we want to be. I think I'm just going to cut Magda and we're going to replace it with something else. But other than that, I actually like the rest of the deck. It actually played very well. So looking forward to that. For the card spotlight, we're going to talk about Growing Rights of Itlimoc. And the reason I bring this card up is that there's another card you may have heard of called Gaia's Cradle, which has now started to increase to really large volumes of money. It's just getting really expensive. But the thing is, Growing Rights of Itlimoc does a pretty good impersonation of a Gaia's Cradle. So sometimes if you can find a card that's very similar or kind of mimics a more expensive card, that one's still going to carry a lot of value. So sometimes if you're just looking for some deals, that's the thing to look for. Because you're going to be able to pick up something sometimes for like 10-15% of the price, and it's still going to be pretty good if it's sitting around in your trade boxes or whatever, have good value to people, especially the Commander community. Remember, as usual, if you would like this deck list, it's going to be in the description down below. Also, if you want to find the links for any of my Twitch streams, Facebook streams, any of that stuff, you can do that there as well. And if you follow one of the links to TCGPlayer or to Amazon, if you shop after 24 hours of shopping on that link, or in 24 hours after clicking on those links, I'll get a small kickback and you'll help out the channel. And finally, if you haven't, please remember to like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and let me know what other decks you find annoying that you wouldn't mind seeing me cover here on the channel. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.